Welcome to Monday Night Raw Bucks. What is up? What is up? What is up? Joe, a little spicy tonight. What's up, Joe? How are we doing tonight? Welcome, everybody, to the most talked about show never. Hope everybody's doing all right. Right now, we're checking out Keep Calm and Collect by 22 Comics. All right. My homie over there doing a good job giving us alternatives to Cover Price's top 10 list. So that's pretty dope. And let's see, let's move this over here. And we got some comics today. We got the old comic boxes. We got some new comic boxes. We ripped a pack of Marvel superheroes. We'll probably rip another pack. We got some stuff to do tonight. I do have to mention the 1K subscriber giveaway, which has been delayed a long time. Still not going to reveal it tonight, but we will just say that it exists in the world. So that's cool. And yeah, let's get on with the show. I should put up a little early giveaway for those of you who are here. And what did I do with... I just closed 22? Yeah, it happens. What's up, Joe? What's the good word? What's the last movie you watched? Let's see. All right, I found 22 again. We'll put them up here. All right, and we got the StreamYard tool working now. It's a good night to be alive. So I've been working in the city, New York City for that matter, and I've been visiting Midtown Comics. I was about to say the my local comic shop, but I got some books from there. I still go to my regular place, Red Shirt Comics, and then there's a place that's even closer. It's about 6 minutes away. I might slowly start migrating there, but I don't want to fully move everything because I just want to. I've heard some bad things about Supergirl, so I will watch Motu for a fifth time before I'll ever watch that movie again. Wow, is that bad, huh? Okay. I've heard mixed reviews, but since the movie has officially come out, I have not heard good things. I'm still gonna go see it because why not? I was gonna go see it opening night, but I decided not to, and maybe for a good reason. I don't know. But even if I saw it opening night or tomorrow, there's no real difference, is there? It went from my 8.5 to a 7.4 because they took out the post-credit scenes. Oh, that sucks. And those are just post-credit scenes. Why not just leave those in? Unless they had plans for whatever happened in the post-credit scenes. But that just seems shitty. And I know, I remember you had said you had seen it. So, 7.4 or 0.5 or whatever you... not a horrible score, but when you say you never want to see it again, that is not a good review. Not a good review at all. What did I do? too far. I was gonna go grab my phone because I had some info on there, but we don't need it tonight, do we? Got it. So they just kind of disrupted the whole flow, huh? That sucks. That indeed sucks. Indeed, it sucks. What am I? I am watching a replay. Joffrey's in the house. What's up, Joffrey? Joffrey Castro in the house. Always a pleasure to have you here, Joffrey. Happy Monday. Happy Monday indeed. I was watching Spider-Man Noir before I came on here too, but it was I was a bit tired. Got up early today, so I had to shut that off, which is good because it made me get ready for tonight's show. All right. What do we want to do? First of all, I did rip a pack of the Marvel Superheroes Magic the Gathering cards. So I'll share a few of those with you. Oh, that's right. I took out. What did I do with them? I took out the rare cards and I put them away somewhere. So I'm not going to share. Oh, I'll share the. I got a foil common card. Look, foil. Ooh. But you know what? It's cheesy just to show you the common and uncommon cards. So we won't subject you to that. But we will pull a fresh pack for you guys. Yep, because the one post-credit scene was Lobo getting a bounty alert for Kal-El, and the second one was something approaching the Earth, which was hinting at Brainiac. See, those are so cool that if you take them out of the equation, you know, if you take them out of the, yeah, it just sucks. So yeah, if you take those out of the movie, like you lose a lot of excitement, even if they are end credit scenes, you know, those are just so dope. Is that the Marvel Magic? Yes, it is. I actually got that is the beginner box. So that's just 2 pre-made decks. And then over here is an unopened sealed box of the new Marvel stuff. Oh, the Collector P's in the house. What is up? What is up? What is up? Collector P, part of the Black Order Comic Club. What's up? What's up? What's up? Got a new mouse, by the way. Not that you guys care. And it looks very basic, but it's one of the Bluetooth ones. So you don't need a dongle anymore, which is pretty dope. But yeah, guys, if you ever interested in joining a great group of guys, the Black Order Comic Club, not a bad place to be. Here's a bunch of the members. All right, some cool dudes in there. All cool dudes as far as I'm concerned. And make sure to check us out because there's some big news on the way. All right, I'm not gonna give anything away, but there's definitely some big things on the way for a good cause. So definitely check that out. All right. Like usual, we're gonna pull some books from my box, but I also want to bag and board a bunch of. I am so far behind. I was doing so well catching up, and then I fell behind. All right, so whatever. We will catch up eventually. All right, so we have 2 people here, and for you 2 or 3 people, huh? Or for you 2 who entered. I don't think the Collector P had a chance. So Joe gets a duck. Let's go, Joe. Go, Joe. All right. What's the next hashtag? Hashtag end credits. Now we'll do hashtag MTG for Magic the Gathering. All right, that'll be the next one, guys. So we'll put that up again in a few minutes. Joe, you get another duck. Let's see. I got Joe at 2 ducks for this next round of ducks. Oh, Dagger's in the house. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, Dagger? How are we doing tonight? Sorry, guys. I started watching 22's Keep Calm and Collect for tonight. I do watch that every once in a while. But what's up, everybody? Welcome to the house. I'm going to grab a hashtag Magic the Gathering pack, and we're going to open that together. All right. So let me go grab that real quick. And we're back. So I got it over at Midtown Comics. I've been working in the city. And by the city, I mean New York City, because not everybody lives in New York City, right? But grabbed me one of these while I was there. The Marvel Superheroes Play Booster, Magic the Gathering. So let's rip it open, see what we get. Let's go. So usually in the back, there's an art card right off the bat. Oh, it's so this is like if you get a flip card, you write the other side of the flip card because a lot of people play with their cards in sleeves. So that's the other side of the flip card. And then there's usually a land. So we got the land here. So this is kind of a dual land. It's common. When this land is tapped, when this land enters, you gain 1 life. And it can tap for what's called mana. So if you've never played the game, you need power to play cards. Each card has a different power set or number of required power. And this one does swamp or mountains. All right. So let's see what we got here. Let's see if the camera can stay focused. So we got Web Up. That's a common card. Got Red Room Recruit, right? One of the widows. We got Burrow Backup. A little Moon Knight and Heroes for Hire action on that one. Knight of Wundagore, right? What else we got? I Am Iron Man. I believe that's an uncommon card. Nope, it's common. We got Kunlun Warrior. We've got... I'm reading these backwards, by the way, because my screen is mirrored. So something about the Quinjet. What is it? Dependable Quinjet. Yeah, I couldn't make up dependable Quinjet. I could just put my screen so I can actually read everything. Spider Woman. Secret Agent Man. All right, and real quick, I'm just gonna watch myself on YouTube because okay, good. So you guys are seeing it, right? I wanted to make sure. What else we got here? Hulkling. All right. Hulkling, burgeoning bruiser. Legendary creature, Kree Skull Warrior. Uncommon though, not rare and not mythic, but uncommon. All right, Joffrey. It's a fun game. I mean, you got to find other people who play, or a lot of local card shops will set up matches. Unlike Pokemon, and I'm not bashing Pokemon, right? Um, Pokemon's cool. I liked Pokemon. Um, when it first came out, like years ago, a lot of people just collect it. Nobody plays it. It's the opposite with Magic the Gathering. Even though a lot of the cards are collectible, a lot of people buy the cards to play them. All right, so that is kind of the difference between the two. So I like Magic the Gathering in that aspect. All right, what else we got? We got Iron Lad, right? Diverging Destiny. Like I said, I'm reading these guys backwards. So right now. What else? Cosmic Cube. We got a Cosmic Cube. That's pretty cool. I have no idea how much the Cosmic Cube is worth, but this is a mythic. So the Cosmic Cubes are mythic. So that's pretty dope. Mythic is there's a higher rarity or there's a harder chance of getting that. And then most packs have a foil card, and this foil card's pretty dope. But it's a common. So common foils are maybe like worth $1 or something. But yeah, we say the nay. But yeah, this one's actually pretty cool. Common card. I like the look of it. So that is pretty dope. Anybody out there in the chat actually play Magic the Gathering? I play on occasion. I used to play a lot more. I have some friends who may want to play, but not really. Nobody close, if you will. Oh, nice pull. All right. So let's see. Share this with you guys. That card I pulled, the Cosmic Cube, right? This website, TCG Player, is telling me that it's a $9 card. Basically a $10 card after shipping. So got lucky there with the Cosmic Cube. You just missed my pack rip. Are you ready? For what? I have no idea what I'm ready for. But yeah, I just ripped a Magic the Gathering. Right? Just ripped a pack of Magic the Gathering Marvel Superheroes. Right? Rising Rhino is also a fellow Magic player. We played many a game together. So I ripped a pack. Up there, I got the beginner's set. That actually was cool. I got that. What was the name of forget the name of the website, Fire and Ice or something like that. But when I bought my booster box, they sent me a beginner box for free. Beginner box goes for roughly $20. So I got a $20 item for free. And I got my booster box of Marvel superheroes. I should be getting a box of Spider-Man soon too. Let's see. Monday Night Raw books, all cup, all the time. Yeah, buddy. So the Cosmic Cube. So before we move on, guys, real quick on the Magic. So the Cosmic Cube has Ward 2. That means quick Magic lesson. Ward, for those of you who've never played, Ward 2, basically, if I play this card and it makes it to the battlefield, right, and there's ways you can stop it, there's counter spells, all sorts of stuff. We won't get too into that. But this card is worth $9, so maybe if I explain a little bit, you can understand the value. The mana cost is 5, which means it's a little expensive to drop. This is like a mid-tier card in terms of speed of your deck, the Cosmic Cube. Ward 2, now that's what we were talking about, is Ward 2. If you want to remove that card from the battlefield, whatever card you have that is removal for the Cosmic Cube, like destroys the Cosmic Cube, you have to pay 2 extra mana. Now, earlier I had mentioned there are lands. That's how you get your power, right? So if you have a spell that costs 3 and it says destroy artifact, right? Cosmic Cube over here is an artifact. And it costs you 3 of whatever lands you have out or mana generators, you'd have to pay 5. All right, that's what Ward is. It just means the Cosmic Cube has a little extra protection, okay? And it should. It's the Cosmic Cube. You shouldn't have the Cosmic Cube removed. How does he have money after that crazy wedding? LOL. Today, I haven't shared the news yet, guys, but for those of you here right now, today I got offered a very cool job. All right. So what does that mean for the channel going forward? It means probably 2 things. One, Monday Night Raw books will probably still remain the same, but during the week, like New Comic Book Day Y, which that show has not been restarted yet, that may change for a while, at least for a few months. I might not be able to get to that show. We may have another show at a different day replacing that show, but that'll all be figured out in time. All right. I got a couple weeks before I actually have to go to the job and actually start working, but I got an offer letter. I haven't signed it yet. Offer letter sitting. I'll go through it, peruse it, make sure everything in it is cool. It's a pretty official job since I have an offer letter, right? It wasn't one of those you want the job or not. They actually sent me a whole packet of stuff to read. And then we'll take it from there. But it can mean new and exciting things for the channel, right? But at the same time, it can mean different things for the channel. How many hours will I be on, etc. We'll see. Because I'll be in a new job with a new position. There may be some early things that require me to spend more hours doing the job. Are you going to keep that booster box unopened and keep it sealed? My plan is to open that one, but I may purchase a second box to keep sealed. We'll see. Yeah. So I do want to open that one, do a few shorts, maybe do a video ripping packs, but that one was purchased with the intent to rip it open. New job. Is this a new job? Because I know you got a job. Yes, this is a new job. Because I have a job now, but this new job I applied for months ago. I went through several different iterations of interviews and stuff, and let's just say this job could be more difficult than the one that I have currently, but also compensates me pretty well. And by that, guys, I don't mean I'm rich. I just mean I think I get paid what's a fair wage. But yeah, we'll see. It's going to be exciting. I'm going to the clinic in the morning for a physical, for a job. Yes, Stagger, my man. Let's go. Let's go. Hopefully you do well on your physical and it all goes to plan. All right, so back to the card, Cosmic Cube, right? And Again, yeah, that's awesome, Dagger. Let's get through the Cosmic Cube. And then, yes, I have a job. This is a new job. Cosmic Cube has a little M on the bottom, right? I wish I could put my finger on it, but I can't. I can maybe get closer to it. There it is. It has a little M on the card over there. And so that M stands for mythic. If it was a C, that'd be common. U would be uncommon. R would be rare. So very cool. The little M next to artifact across the way of the card, that little symbol, that is actually red. And anytime you have a red symbol, that is mythic. Rare would be gold, uncommon would be silver, and so forth. Oops, I forgot the hashtag. Yep. All right. Sorry, I was entering a competition at the same time. So what does Cosmic Cube say? Let's go. Whenever you attack, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may cast a spell from among them with mana value less than or equal to the greatest power among attacking creatures you control without paying its mana cost. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any random order. So the Cosmic Cube is cool in the fact that, and here's another thing, this little scale that I'm looking at right now. At one point, the Cosmic Cube was selling for $59.93. 3 of them sold between June 3rd and June 5th. By the time we reached June 8th, it was $58. And the more of them that hit the market, the cheaper it got. June 12th and 14th, it was at 21, 15, 17, right? About a week ago, a little bit more than a week ago, it was at $6.43, which was an all-time low. And now I think it's starting to level off as people have purchased it. There's maybe not as many for sale. And so it's slowly creeping back up, all right? With an average sale of $8.54. All right, so what does this do? This actually lets you play a spell for free by attacking with your creatures. That's really what this card does, which is good. It saves you some mana if you have a creature that's unblockable, or you have some mega monster creature that has a really high mana cost. And the mana cost is how much it costs to play the card, all right? So that 5 on top, Cosmic Cube, that has a 5 mana cost, all right? If you play a creature or you attack with a creature that has a 5 mana cost, right? You get to play a spell that costs 5. That's actually pretty valuable, just for attacking. A lot of different ways to make this card work, right? You can have creatures that are kind of unblockable, indestructible, high mana cost, and also play spells that protect that creature, right? So you attack with it. You do 6 cards off the top of your library, play a card for free. The rest go on the bottom of your library. Now you may say, how do I get those cards back? There are cards that let you cycle through your library, let you look at your library and suss out cards from there. There will be cards that say take the card from the bottom of your deck or whatever, stuff like that. You can play around with that. You can have a plethora of ways to make this card work. You can have cards that let you bring out other stuff from free from your library. And if you know where cards are, what cards are in your deck, by looking at them, gives you kind of a heads up of what's in your deck and what's not. And also if your deck is kind of slow or sluggish, this will mix up the cards a little bit and maybe get you drawn to something you actually need. If there's one big power card you're looking for, you take 6 and it's not in there. Well, you now eliminated 6 cards off the top of the deck that'll help you get to that card you really need quicker. All right. This is probably a better card in like standard, which is a 60 card deck, or commander, which is a 100 card deck. Different styles of play. Now, we're getting the stuff that you probably don't understand, and that's fine. We won't get too much into detail, but this is a $10 card, and I've already spent way too much time talking about my Cosmic Cube that I just pulled. But I also like this card, guys. So, and this is a common card. And if you're Rhino, if you see this card, it's a foily. You know about the foilies. It's a common foily, but I just like the colors of this foil. It's a dope foil for a common card, so I think that's pretty dope. And then I wish this was a foil, the Cosmic Cube, because I'm pretty sure this is a dope foil when it is foiled. There it is. But that's the big old rare card. Love me some blue. Yes, blue. I'm blue. Da dee da 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 ba da ba da ba da ba. All right. Anyway, guys. Magic the Gathering for a bit. Let's move on to some comics. Why don't we? Don't you know? We should probably talk about some comics. So what was the last movie that you saw, Rising Rhino? Rising Rhino is becoming a cinephile. I swear I haven't seen the Rhino Rich over here go to a movie in like, I don't know, 10 years. Like, I don't think the word movie was like in his vernacular. And now, every time I jump on the socials, the Rhino is over there with a bucket of popcorn and some soda checking out a movie. You see any superhero movies lately? I know Supergirl's been getting a lot of slack. Joe, we were talking about it earlier, right? They cut out some end credit scenes and people are going bonkers over it. I don't think you can do that. Like, you can't have an end credit scene and then just take it out. Like, how does that work? I saw He-Man. I saw Obsession last week, thinking of seeing Death of Robin Hood tomorrow. What? Again, guys, a true cinephile here. This guy's just watching all the movies. Trying to get my movie fill since I have time in the summer. It's a rarity. It's true. It's true. It's dang true. When you have time, you get to do the things that you don't normally do. And then when you don't have time, you don't. So, get my bags and boards ready, by the way. I think in this bag that I'm about to go through, I bought some 50-cent books. You gotta love a 50-cent deal. And they will probably go into a giveaway. Which, by the way, guys, next week is the giveaway. So, and I gotta start giving out more spins for my 1K subscriber giveaway, which I still haven't revealed the book. I mean, the book's in a video, so there's that at least. But we gotta close this screen over here. You guys get to hear all my internal monologues. All right, so while I'm bagging and boarding here, guys, you can actually put in hashtag MTG. That'll get you a duck if you win. There we go. We are bagged and boarded. All right, so what is that? Magic the Gathering. Marvel Superheroes. Pre-order now. Let's see. So this is brand new day, Spectacular Spider-Man. It's back. This is the C cover variant edition after McNiven. This might actually be the 1 in 10, but I'm not sure. Happy time right now. 122's giveaway. Yes, Joe, what did you win? I saw the duck race happening. Anything cool? I know it's a bunch of comics. Yeah, we'll put that in the sleeve. We gotta start reading these books. Like I said, we are falling behind. All right. This is Spider-Man, Long Way Home, issue 1. Magic. Everything's magic. Marvel Superheroes. Everything's tying in. We have Thanos, the Mad Titan, on the comic book cover. Look at that. Imagine bringing this to like a Magic the Gathering. And you with my Thanos, the Mad Titan. That'd actually be cool to make a deck out of comic books. You'd have to make up some, actually print your own lands and stuff because they don't have those. But by the way, let's take a look at Thanos. Thanos has Death Touch and Lifelink. Now remember, Thanos, right, is all about death, but also things have to die so things can live. So that makes sense. Anytime Thanos does combat damage to a creature, he wants to kill it. And anytime he does combat damage to a creature, he's giving you life. So that's kind of what this card is saying, which fits the Thanos theme of, the ultimate villain, one of the ultimate villains in the Marvel Universe. So, and then he's got other abilities down here. We won't get too far into that, but cool stuff. Don't forget to put in the hashtag MTG, which Joffrey is on it. A reprint of Omega Men first appearance of Lobo. All right, that should be Omega Men 3. Did you know the second appearance of Lobo, if I'm correct, is issue 5? So Lobo appears in 3, and he's on the cover, and then he doesn't reappear until issue 5. Ben Compton's in the house, straight out of Compton. What's up, Ben? Along with a bunch of other comics. Nice. Dang, that is a big card. Right? All right. What else do we got? We got Batman. A lot of people are reading Absolute Batman, and that's awesome, right? But don't sleep on the regular Batman series, all right? Issue 10. Right, it's been good. Matt Fraction is doing a real good job, and Jorge Jimenez has been on Batman for forever, and he's doing a real good job. So don't sleep on the regular Batman series. It's also good. All right, what else we got? I guess Jeff Loeb and Jim Lee finally got around to it, but Batman Hush, the last issue, 163, finally came out. So we've got that. All right. I need a little interaction from you guys. I'm getting those Magic the Gathering covers for my niece who loves playing the game, and she is the one who officially joined the Air Force. That's dope. Thank you for her service. My dad was in the Air Force, and so was my stepmom. Pretty cool. All right, guys. I have a 616. Now these were a little pricey, right? These were $14.99, but you get 2 comics in here. All right, so you get 2 comics and a mask. I have one of these. I just need somebody out there to say yes. Just say, rip it, Cup, and we'll open this bad boy. But I want to know if you guys actually want to see one opened. So joining the Air Force is cool, and I think could lead to a lot of opportunities in the future too, because unlike other branches of the military where usually your number one MO is combat training, which isn't bad either for certain jobs. Air Force, you don't always have to be a fighter to advance your career there. There's a lot of opportunities to do other things. So that is pretty dope. My family consists of every branch of the armed forces. My dad was in the Navy. Cool. I had a cousin who was in the Navy. Then most of my family was in the Air Force. I also have an uncle who did Air Force. Ribbit Cup. Yes, Ben Compton. And Joe saying, rip it. So we're going to rip one of these. Also, if you haven't yet, go ahead and put in hashtag MTG. All right, let's just finish this bag off real quick and then we'll rip that. All right, so this is going into a box somewhere and to someone. I have to look for issue 1 because I know I have a couple of issue 1s, but we have Bloodshot issue 2, Bloodshot issue 3, Bloodshot issue 4, and Bloodshot issue 5. So this will be going into a prize pack, and somebody will be getting Bloodshot 1 through 5. It's my time for a duck. It's my time. The power of MTG has spoken. There we go. My brother was in the Navy. Meh, he is a douche. Oh, man. All right, we got this one. Special X-Men anniversary issue. And this is cool because it's got a gatefold. I don't know if I can open this. It's so big. I don't even know. There we go. Good old 90 goodness here. So we got that X-Men anniversary issue. Boom. Pretty dope. You know, my cousin was in the Navy, and he's okay now, but I'd say he was a little douche for a while. Maybe joining the Navy makes you a douche. I picked this up out of the 50-cent bin just because I had never seen it before. From Lightning Comics, this is Bloodfire, number 1. What I will say about my cousin, though, joining the Navy is he joined during wartime. I believe it was during Operation Desert Storm. So, you know, that shows at least, you know, a little brave, being brave for your country. So, yeah, I don't know what this is, but I think I know somebody who would like that. So, and look, we finished up that bag. Those comics were brought to you by Fourth World Comics from Smithtown, 33 Route 111, New York, Smithtown. They're a really cool shop. I like the guys over there. Terrence and the rest of the fellas there are pretty deep, pretty dope individuals. All right, guys, we're gonna rip open, right, one of these 616 Earth's Mightiest Day. So on June 16th, Marvel's been playing around with doing 616 Day. So last year they did like one comic box to the shops, maybe something else. There was pins and some comics in the box. Gave those out to the community, and then let shops do what they will. This year they sold blind bags. They had this one, and then they had like a platinum blind bag. One of my shops, maybe was almost going to sell it to me, and then they decided to keep it. And I don't know what my other shop did with the other one, but the only thing I could think of that was different, there's a mask in here. That one came with a a foil mask. I'm not sure what other things were in that pack. I didn't look it up, but apparently that pack is more valuable than this one because it was like a one per store. Like Tom Cruise in A Few Good Men. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth. Tom Cruise is played by Ben Stiller. All right, let's rip this open. Let's see what's in here. I haven't seen too many people ripping this open, so honestly, I don't know what's up. I also don't know if I can rip it open. So before we open it, I guess maybe I should give you a little bit more intro. There's an exclusive copy of Doom Quest #1. You either get a black and white edition by Simone Bianchi, or you get the ultra rare artist sketch cover in one of these packs. All right, well, there's Doom right there looking at us. Plus, you get one of the following. So you can get an Avengers #25 facsimile edition, Avengers #25 facsimile edition variant by Alessandro Capaccio, who's actually a really good artist. Fantastic Four #258 facsimile, a Fantastic Four 258 facsimile edition variant by Peach Momoko, Iron Man 149 facsimile edition, or a facsimile edition of Iron Man 149 by Dan Panosian. All right. So I may have to leave you guys to get a scissor if I cannot figure out how to rip this pack open. It's sealed pretty tight. All right. So we did something there. All right. So I see a book. I see an Iron Man book. I don't know how these work. All right, here we go. Boom. All right, so here's the Iron Man book. This is Iron Man 149. This is the Dan Panosian Doom Quest variant. All right, so it's literally Iron Man 149. It is a replica of that book. It's even got the ads in the back. So we got that. Boom. We got this. Oh, guys.
Doom, all will be Doom. Doom.
All right, so we got one of those. We got a Doom mask. It's got like a paper cardboard kind of fold out thing. All right, put the glasses back on so I can see you guys. Now let's put the hat back on. Boom. Do they finish each other's sentences? Nice that you can add that to your older Iron Man comics. It's true. It's going to fill in a gap, most likely. I probably do not own that. I do have some older Iron Man. At one point, I was collecting Silver and Copper Age Iron Man books. So I don't think this is a sketch cover because I can feel it and it does not feel sketchy. But we got Doom Quest #1. Not the black and white. And not an ultra rare sketch cover. I think this is just issue 1. So I don't, or issue the A cover. So I think I misunderstood because I thought you got, if you bought the pack, you got either a black and white or you got an ultra rare sketch cover. I don't think this is black and white, and I don't think it's an ultra rare sketch cover. I just think it's cover A. So that's cool. Who did the cover on cover A? Oh, it's not the cover that's black and white, guys. They just saved on the ink. and the interiors are black and white. I get it. I get it now. So it is the regular Doom Quest, but it's the black and white interiors. All right. So that's what was in my Doom Quest blind bag. Nothing too cray-cray. But nonetheless, cool little experiment there. Gambling, if you will, right? All right, guys. Before we continue, one last shot to put in hashtag MTG. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. I do remember the Family Guy episode with James Woods. Ben is Tom, only Ben. Tom doesn't exist. He is like Tyler Durden. All right, so this was my most recent. I got some popsicles in my freezer. I got some popsicles in my pants. Just go ahead and reach in there. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and spin this. See who wins. Round and round it goes. Who's going to win? Joffrey Castro. That's who. Congratulations, Joffrey. Make sure to put that on the notepad, which somehow I have misplaced, which is highly impossible because it should be right here. All right. Found the notepad. Let's go ahead and add Joffrey to the list. All right, Joffrey, that's your second. So next week, guys, we're going to do two duck races because we missed last month's prize pack. So we'll do that. The one with all the disguises. Oh, where what's his face? Well, first of all, what the horse? It was a girl who was a horse who was a broomstick. Right? And then who's the greatest actor? Who's playing Michael Moore? Trying to remember who it was. Fred Savage, right? Fred Savage. That was fun. Yes, they tell you the truth in TV shows. Fred Savage, greatest actor ever. All right, so I got one of these. We're not going to open it tonight, right? We opened the Doom thing, but we got Mind Management blind bag. Maybe we open this next week. I bought one of those just for fun. I got the Eye Collector #1. It's one of those alien stories, sci-fi. I haven't read it yet, but we're ready to read it. A couple of websites said this was possibly worth picking up, so we picked it up. This Doom mask is in the way. All right, what did I do? I don't keep losing things. I'm literally in a 4x4 area. Like, I can't go very far. All right. We need some more of these backboards. You didn't get one of those mass blind bags. Oh, I did. I bought one. I saw how horrible they were And I was like, I gotta get one just to get one. All right, the next comic I got, I don't understand the hype behind it. It's Fireborn issue 3. Now, this particular cover, for some reason, went kind of nuclear. I don't know what's a good word for it, but let's see, I'll share this tab with you guys. And right, so if you take a little journey with me, number 3 this week on the weekly top 10 is this cover here. And by all accounts, this could be, gonna say it's not a 9.8. Could be a 9.6 though. But anyway, I got one. I think it was the last one in the store anyway. But yeah, if you look over here, $15.99 raw sale. Jared Hartnell, first appearance of Necros. I'm guessing because Necros is on the cover. That's the current trend, 68.95%. I don't know. People are liking the Fireborn series. So I don't know. I found one in the store and decided to grab it. It's funny, as I saw my mouse on the screen over there, and I couldn't bring it back over here. So we got one of these. Necros. All right. And yes, Joe, I did get a mask blind bag. So let's go ahead and open this right now. Let's see what's in this horrific bag. Yeah, like guys, nobody's had anything good to say, I think, about these blind bags. These mass blind bags. I need to quickly go get a scissor and open this. They say don't run with scissors, but I ran. Oh boy, get ready for surprise or disappointment. I've seen a couple of videos online, and I don't think I've seen anything other than disappointment. So let's go ahead and it's what's on the bag. Sort of, but not really. All right, I have no idea what the deal is with this. I think this is just cover A. Yay, I got cover A. And I probably paid more for it because it was in a blind bag. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know. But this is Mask. New series out of Skybound. Kind of ties into the Energon universe from what I've heard. And it does from what I'm seeing here. So we'll read it. Maybe it's good. I don't know. Just cover A. Yes, sir. I mean, could it have been worse? I don't know. Probably. But yeah, nothing super special. I think the only thing so far I've gotten that was sort of kind of special was the Dan Panosian Iron Man variant out of the Doom bag. But there we go. That's the thing with blind bags, you know. It's roulette, right? That's essentially what it is. All right, we're at 11 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? I don't know. A little pamphlet for Marvel superheroes that they gave away at Midtown Comics. Just talking about pre-release. Pre-release guys let you play the game before it comes out. There was a little QR code here to find the store that was selling it. You know what you wanted. So that's that. And let's see. This was from Midtown Comics as well. So we'll do this bag. And then maybe we'll head out. What do we got here? Batman 20 with all the Robins. If you remember, the covers were all damaged. So this one, not so much. So what DC does, right, is, you know, they charge you an extra $1 for the cardstock cover, and then they just staple it on top of issue, you know, the A cover of whatever issue you're buying. So that's what that is. Ugh. Oh, Naman's in the house. What's up, Naman? I know where mine are, laying around trying to cool off. It's very warm here right now. Right? It was about 85, 86 today in New York. So, but the humidity is what gets you here. It's so humid. You know, like I've been places where it's 85, 86, and there's a nice breeze, and it's not that humid, you know. Like a Vegas 85 or 86 is different than a New York 85, 86. Now, what I will say is that a Vegas 85, 86, sometimes there's no cloud cover, so that also feels like you're being beat down on by the sun. So that's rough. How we doing today, Naman? Good day? You having a good day, sir? Nice. What do we got here? They staple it on top of the A cover. Yeah, exactly. DC's just like, here, give us an extra $1 and we will put this cardstock on top of your A cover. Now, granted, you get both covers, so that's actually not a horrible thing. It's just, it makes it very hard to believe that sometimes an A cover is an A cover and it wasn't a C cover that somebody removed the cardstock from, right? Good. You busy? July. What is that? That's Wednesday. Yeah, I'm working nights on Wednesday. I think I'm working from 4 p.m. to midnight on Wednesday. So, oh yeah, it was 85 here today in Michigan, but it only dropped to the low 70s. It's still very warm out, and we are under extreme heat advisory till Thursday night. You know what's weird too is we have all these extreme heat advisories, right? And I get it; it's hot. It's not that it's not hot. But what happens when it's 90, 95, 100? I know, Naman. Yeah, I haven't been able to do my Wednesday show in a while because I've been working on Wednesdays. All right, guys, we have Black Cat, issue number 10. This is another one of the Magic the Gathering covers with Our Lady, the Black Cat. That's for scale. Regular Magic the Gathering card. Comic book Magic the Gathering card. Whoa. Yeah, sorry, Nan. Barely have time to do my shows. But I did last week put out Monday Night Raw books, right? For those of you who were here. And then I did the new comic book day pickups. So, or not new comic book. I did the preview of the new comic book day books. It hits 100. You might as well find a big deep freezer. Wake up 100 years from now. That's cool. Yeah. I got another one for you. We got The Mortal Thor number 10 with Cosmic Spider-Man. Rhino's a Spidey fan. Rhino knows what's up. Oh, but we ain't done. We've got Spider-Man Venom Death Spiral Body Count issue number 1 with none other than Carnage, Crimson Chaos. Your boy Carnage on this one. Pow! Right in the kisser. All right. And in case that wasn't enough, oh, this bagging board got a little tight. In case that wasn't enough, guys, we got another one. Iron Man number 5. Iron Spider, the Stark upgrade, right? So the Iron Spider suit built by Tony Stark himself. With the Iron Spider upgrade. Oosh. I'm glad I'm getting a bunch of these books bagged and boarded because they needed it. All right, we got one more book coming out of this bag. Oh, yes. One more book coming out of this bag. Oh, I lied. There's 2 more books coming out of this bag. But one more. Marvel. It's Null. Issue number 5. With Symbiote Spider-Man. The Black Suit Spidey. All the Spidey cover goodness. And then to be anticlimactic, the last book is DC. Don't worry about it. Nice. Last book is DC, but we got Barbara Gordon Breakout number 1. So the thing about when I go to Midtown Comics is that I have 2 local comic shops by me. So a lot of times I've already picked up the books I intended to pick up. So Midtown Comics just makes me spend more money because now I'm like, now that I'm at Midtown Comics, I should pick something up. They do have a program. If you spend $120, you get like $10 back. So, and it's not all in one shot. Like it accumulates over time. So I always find myself buying 1 or 2. One of the reasons I bought this though is Mariko Tamaki was on the book. She's a pretty good writer. I've read a bunch of her stuff, but she also was the first female writer on Detective Comics. Batman Detective Comics. So I picked it up because I like Mariko Tamaki as a writer. All right, all right, all right. I think we're getting towards the end of the night, guys. Or I could do one more bag. One more bag. I wonder if I actually bought another mask blind bag. If I did. It's embarrassing. I'm gonna look real quick to see if I have one more mask blind bag. I don't think I did, but let's see. Nope, not in here. Nope, not in there. Pretty sure if it's not in this bag, I didn't buy another one. Oh, look at that. I did buy a second one. All right, Joe. Let's tune up the band. Maybe we do a little different music. All right, guys. Here we go. We're opening our second mask blind bag. What will we get? So much raps. All right, let's go. Let's see. This time, I will reveal it to myself first. Okay, I have no idea which cover this is. Oh, but it tells you on the back. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We got, I know it's a Mark Spears, so I probably just gave it away. I got the Mark Spears cover, which I think they also just sold on the shelves. Cover D. You know, a lot of these covers, I think are just on the shelf. Like, I don't know why you would get the blind bag. Like, you can get any of these if you just order it online, or if your store ordered all the covers. Mass blind bags. Perhaps the dumbest blind bag known to man. All right. It's Mark Spears cover, so that's cool. Yeah, Mark Spears. Yeah, so I'm not complaining. It was a Mark Spears. Mark Spears is cool in my book, anyway. Love me some Mark Spears. Love me some Mark Spears. And by love me, I mean I like Mark Spears. Except the ROM cover, it's only in the blind bags. What, the Mark Spears one is only in the blind bags? What are you talking about? There are some there are some only blind bag covers that are only in the blind bag. So, no, ROM Space Knight. That's right, ROM is in there. That's what you were saying. All right. Context clues. Except the ROM cover, it's only in the blind bag. That's right. That's one. That one is only in the blind bags and highly sought after. Gotcha. Well, okay, that makes sense, I guess. What else is in this bag? Oh, okay. There are some cool things you get sometimes. Ignition has been putting out these ash cans for new series, right? You get like a little preview. They're not very thick. You get a little preview of the comics coming out. So I got these ash cans. I don't know why I grabbed this, but the DC Connect. And for those of you who haven't heard about it, there is a Midnight Marvel imprint coming out, so that'll be different. It'll be different. As far as I know, it'll kind of be like the Ultimate Universe, a little dark. What else do we get? We got the IDW monthly catalog. Occasionally in there, you will find posters. So this one has a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles poster inside. So if I rip it out, which I probably should, I'll have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles poster. For those of you who didn't know, the IDW monthly often puts a poster in there. From Image and the Ghost Machine imprint, I got the $1 Trillion Kid comic. So that's been or that was quickly on a few lists of a comic to pick up. I picked it up. It's one of 4. And then we got Absolute Batman number 21 with Two-Face on the cover. If you didn't get any of the early Absolute Batman, a lot of the later Absolute Batman is not going to jump up in price, even though there's a lot of firsts in some of these, as much as the original couple of comics, which were also ordered heavily. But now, Absolute Batman, there's stacks of Absolute Batman in stores everywhere. People just ordering it out the wazoo. Craziness. But yeah, no, that was cool. All right, before we go, well, I got you guys here. We're gonna crack open. No, we're not. Are we? Are we gonna crack that open? No. You know what we're gonna crack open? Let's do one more. What I do with my scissor? Here it is. All right, let's go. All right, so we cracked it open. What do we get? We got just no special variant. This is just a straight up another one. Yeah, we're gonna do one more. Another one. Fantastic Four, right? This is Fantastic Four 258. This is another replica. Right? Look, it's got a Mile High Comics. How fun is that, Rich? Right? Rising Rhino over there. He's been with me to Mile High Comics before in the past. Open it up. They got the Mile High Comics price guide in there. Pretty cray. Just old school. You got Doom up in this joint. So, no special variant. Just straight up. We grab 2 bags. Because we got 2 comics in here. I have another Doom mask. So we're going to throw that Doom mask. I'm going to throw these Doom masks into the prize packs. So somebody's going to get a Doom mask. Unless you don't want a Doom mask. Then you're still getting a Doom mask. By the way, guys, when this video is over, you're going to put in hashtag 1K into the comments section, okay? And that's going to get you an entry into my 1K giveaway. Another one. All right. And then we didn't get any special covers. We got Doom Quest, the black and white. All right. So nothing too crazy with this one. I got 2 of those covers. Gold. 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 Let's see. Another one. Right by me. When's the next Colorado visit? Let's go. We'll have to see, especially with the new job. Sheesh. Hopefully not too long, because I do like Colorado. It's a cool place. Colorado. All right. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. What was I saying? Oh, yes. Okay. So hashtag, right? And you're not going to do it now. Well, actually, you're going to do it now and you're going to do it later. Before we end the show, let's go ahead and do one more hashtag. This will be the last one before next week's giveaway. We usually do one more. So this will be like the second to last one. This is the penultimate hashtag. All right. But I was going to put a different one, but I am going to put this in instead. Hashtag Doom. Hashtag another one. I could have put that one. I still have a lot of comics to get through. Crazy. All right, so we do have the Marvel box here with some Spidey books. So while you guys are busy putting in your hashtag Dooms, I'm going to show off some Spidey books. Halloween Comic Fest, Spidey #1. This Spider-Woman series actually had some really dope covers, not going to lie. Right, this was when Carla Pacheco was writing Spider-Woman. It's issue 16, Spider-Woman. Look, right? But you just flip it upside down, and now she's hanging from a building. Edge of Spider-Verse, #4. There's like some small key in this book. But we got 2 of them. We have The Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, #1, Ryan North, on this book. And we didn't like Hubert. Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, #20. Everybody remember when this book was blowing up? We got Strange Academy #1. Hey, this could be a sleeper book. You never know. Strange Academy number 10. Strange Academy number 15. First appearance of this villain. I forget his name. But you know what? I must have believed in him when he came out because I got 2 of those covers. And then we've got War of the Realms, Strike Force, The Land of the Giants. Right? So this box is S through W, so it contains Spider-Man and Wolverine books, but there are also some other books in between there, including Super Pro Special Edition number 1. All right. And this is a Joe Jusko cover from 1990. So there you go. And if you don't know, now you know. All right, so we'll put these in the box, back in the box. Much as I struggle to put these comics back in the box. All right, we'll just do it after we're done. All right, here we go. Hashtag Doom, hashtag Doom, hashtag Doom, hashtag Doom. Round and round and round and round it goes. Only StreamYard knows who's going to win. Namen! Congratulations, Namen. You got a duck. Next week, guys, we will be doing the duck race. Namen the drawman with a duck. First one for this next duck race. All right, guys. So I think I said, but I changed my mind, and I am 100% able to do that. Ducked me. That's right. We abducted you. Abducted you. Yep, I'll see my way out. Anyway, when you guys are done, or when I'm done with the show, right, what I want you to do is go to the comment section, right? Go to the comment section after the show is done and type hashtag, and we'll do Doom. Hashtag Doom for an entry into my 1K sub giveaway. There you go. I typed it out just so you can read it out loud. So when this show is over, right, if you want to entry into the 1K giveaway, and I'm going to write it down here, 629. All right. And now, I'm going to escape for a second to fix those books. All right. So hopefully it's easy peasy, right? After I sign off, right? Go into the comment section and go ahead and put that in. All right. All right, guys. So next week, we'll probably crack another Marvel Superheroes pack on camera, right? You guys will get to see me crack one of those. Who knows? Maybe I'll crack it for this box. Maybe I'll go get a collector pack. But we're going to do a Marvel Superheroes pack next week, all right? We're also probably going to do another blind bag of some sort, right? I got that My Management blind bag. I'm pretty sure somewhere I got another one of those Doom bags. I bought too many of those things. I thought I only bought one or two, but somehow I think I have like 4. So a lot of people out there are going to be getting some Doom masks when I send out some prize packs. Everybody in the club getting ducked. Hi, man. Why haven't you made a video in weeks? I told you why I didn't make a video in weeks. Let's party. AR's in the house. What's up, Aggressively Relaxing? TM Nerdy's in the house. What's up? What's up, guys? All right. Well, now that you guys are here, I'm not going to keep the party going too much longer, but I'm going to show you guys some of what you missed. We ripped a Marvel Superheroes Magic the Gathering pack, and we pulled almost a $10 card. At one point, though, I showed the crowd or the audience that it was almost a $60 card. But given time in this game that we call Magic the Gathering, card prices do fall. So I pulled the Cosmic Cube today on camera. Here, this place is selling it for $901. 907 seems to be the average price, market price. Near mint lowest price though was at $854, and at one point this card was selling for almost $60. So that was some of the insight we did on this. But we ripped a pack of Magic the Gathering. What's up? So we did that. For those of you who don't know, I didn't make a video for a couple of weeks because I moved and I got married. So big news there, right? We ripped 2 Doom 616 blind bags. I'll be putting these into some blind bags. Thanks, AR, man. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yes, it's been really cool. It's been really cool. So yeah, we pulled 2 of these masks, or 2 bags. So we'll be putting those into some prize packs. Let's see. Here's what I pulled. I pulled the Iron Man 149 variant edition by Dan Panosian. And then I got the Doom Quest black and white cover. Now you might say, wait, black and white? That's not black and white. It obviously is not black and white. Right? Here's one of the blind bags. So that confused the heck out of me, right? But when you open said comic, it's black and white inside. Didn't know that. So we're gonna put the Doom Quest back in there. We opened the second Doom Quest, and I got the standard Doom Quest. I believe there's only 2 options: black and white, or you get like a sketch cover, and the sketch covers are ultra rare. So if I bought 4 of these, I'm probably getting 4 of these. Right? If I bought 4 blind bags. And then I did get a replica of Fantastic Four 258. No variant, just plain old reprint of 258, which is cool. And then we were, for shits and giggles, we ripped 2 of these mass blind bags, which really haven't had. I haven't seen anybody do anything great with these. Where was my invite, my Royal Wolf? Congrats. Thanks, Naman. Honestly, like, we had a lot of people come to the wedding, and I'm not saying that's why you weren't invited, but Also, I didn't expect anybody from out of state to travel to come to my wedding. But we had a good time. Rising Rhino was there, though. Don't worry, I'll get you for the when we do the nuptials again in a couple of years. We'll get you. We'll get you in. All right. I did pick up one of these mind management blind bags. We're gonna open that next week. All right. Here's what I got out of the mass blind bags. We got cover A, and we got cover D, Mark Spears cover. All right, both of these you can get on the shelf without actually getting the blind bag. So, unless you don't know which book you want, or you want to take a shot at like the ROM cover or whatever, like Joe was pointing out earlier, I advise you just stay home. Then there's no end then, but at one point we actually were talking about some of the top 10 list, and this book for some reason on the top 10 list blew up, so I managed to find a copy over at Midtown Comics. I think it was the last one on the shelf. Now it's not a 9.8. It's got like 2 spine ticks, but it could be a 9.6. I don't know. I probably won't sell it though. I hate selling books that don't have like 9.8 potential when they're brand new off the shelf. So I don't want anybody to be mad at me for selling them a book. Whoop whoop, party till the presentation. Dude, my second home is New York City. That's my bad, but we'll have to hook up next time you're out here. We will hook up next time you're out here. All right. I showed some books I bought. Here, look, see. These are from a couple weeks ago. And believe me, there's a lot more books in there. But then I did show off these guys. Oh, here's some more books. These are from... This is from this week. All right. That's not from this week. But then, guys, I showed off the Magic the Gathering covers that I've picked up. These aren't all of them. These are some of them. Cosmic Spider-Man, Carnage, Crimson Chaos, Symbiote Spider-Man, Black Cat Cunning Thief. Gotta hold them like this. I'm not getting glare. And Iron Spider-Man Stark Upgrade. Boom. There we go. That was my recap. Oh, and then I showed... Last but not least, I gotta find the Bloodshot #1 in my collection, but I got Bloodshot 2, 3, 4, and 5. This will go into a prize pack for somebody. I think it's a cool prize pack. Like, not amazing, but Bloodshot 1 through 5. Yes, please. I'll take that all day, every day. All right. So I think we're gonna stop there. I've made a huge mess. My wife is gonna kill me. No, I'm kidding. But I think we've had a good time. I did my little dance already, right? So it was good to see everybody tonight. Like, I'm hoping we can continue to do this. Like I said, I'm going to probably be starting a new job end of July. So there's about a month before I'm on the new job. I think I should still be able to do my Monday night show, which is great. And then we'll see about the other stuff. Bro, your prize packs are always filled with good stuff. Oh, thanks, bud. Thank you. I try to throw in stuff that I'd be okay with getting. I mean, when it's free, you should be okay with anything, but don't sell yourself short on them. Thank you. a big reason sometimes it takes me so long to send them out also is that like I'll make a pack and then I'm like, you know what, I wanna add a Batman book or I wanna add a Spider-Man book. I gotta go get one of them, you know, or look through my PC. And then, you know, PC's the PC, right? So you don't want to break up a run. So then I'm like, oh, I got to go to the comic store. I got to see what they got. And, you know, I don't always want to pick up something that's new off the shelf that week. So I got to back bin dive, right? But, you know, I'm not going to get, not that I'm not going to, but when you're doing prize packs, sometimes you can't give somebody just a $20 book. So we're also looking for a book at a good price or a good deal, if you will. Good covers, right? Good artists, those kind of things, right? Don't want to give away bad covers either. So, but thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. All right, let's call it a night tonight. Tonight we are young, so I'll set the world on fire. We could burn brighter than the sun. All right, everybody, now. Tonight. I know, I got you. I got you all. You guys were singing with me. No, but thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here. Always a blast. Always a blast. I don't know. I'm just like playing with my little camera now. Love you guys being here. We're going to go clean up a little bit, get some sleep. Figure out which comics we're going to read, etc., all the good stuff. All right, so peace, deuces, we're out. Chink. Till next week, everybody. Remember, next week, duck races. All right, and don't forget, again, at the end, when this goes off the air, if you want an extra entry into the 1K giveaway, then go ahead and enter hashtag Doom, all right, into the comment section. All right, y'all, I'm out. Adios. Good night. Don't get in trouble. You too, Naman. Stay out of trouble. Righto. Rich, we will communicate offline. I'll talk to you a little bit and figure it out. Football season's coming. NFL, not CFL, not XFL or USFL. Genuine 100% NFL. And guys, if you like sports, check out Rising Rhino. All right, he's doing it. He's doing right now. I see he's doing Wimbledon today. He does football all the time. CFL, covers CFL games, covers USFL games, spring ball. Does college sometimes. Does basketball, hockey, covers it all. But NFL, main bread and butter, football, but covers a lot of stuff. So head on over there. He's doing card rips too, right? We may do a show together at some point. I don't know. Sunday morning show. You in? See what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I could probably swing some Sunday morning shows. Let's do it. Let's talk about it. There we go. So you guys look out for the collab. Me and as I pull this hair out of my beard, that's weird, right? But yeah, we've collaborated. We've done all-star games together. We've done a bunch of stuff. So always a pleasure. Always awesome when I hang out with Bud there, and whenever we can collaborate on a show. All right, guys. That's it. I gotta get a visa, not a visa, a passport. I gotta renew my passport. So that's another thing that's happening, and you guys will find out about that later. But I'm hoping to get some good video. I'm hoping. Anyway, we'll see. That'll be about a month from now too. All right, guys. So peace, deuces. We're out. Chink. I will talk to you later. Have a great night, everybody. Stay out of trouble, and support your local comic shops. I don't know why I said that with a question mark. If they're good, don't just, blindly support bad business. But if you have got a good business, support them, all right? Peace. Again, we're out.